hate this episode. I'm kidding. So frustrating. Dany is losing so hard. She has 3 dragons. How is she losing?
She's not being smart. She thought she was.
And Tyrion got it all wrong. I hate that. I hate that Cersei outsmarted Tyrion. I hate that. I mean, of course it would be too easy if Dany just arrived and won everything. But she already lost the Sand Snakes and Greyjoy. She didn't need to lose Highgarden as well. She didn't keep losing.
She has to lose them, so she agrees to
go
get
to
help
Jon.
from Jon.
Yeah, I know, but she was already agreeing without losing Olenna. Olenna didn't need to die. That's the only thing.
No, you didn't understand me. What I say is, she's gonna be the queen of the 6 kingdoms because she's gonna let Jon be the king of the north.
She has to lose more to accept Jon. Wait.
Yeah. Ooh.
My only venture at this moment is re-establishing control over this continent and every person on it.
My eyes are gone. I'm losing.
Count on the iron bet as soon as the gold arrives.
Ooh, she's stealing from Highgarden to pay Bravo's back.
Arya. Okay.
Bran is the laziest three-eyed raven I have ever seen.
Why?
Because he didn't see anything, or he see but he doesn't tell anyone anything.
So this.
Oh, I know Arya is coming. She's coming from that way. Send people over there to get her. Fuck. Send a fucking raven to Daenerys and say, don't go to Castle Rock.
That's
Why? Because it's gonna be empty.
That's why. Well, he doesn't have an alliance with Daenerys anyway, and Bran is not gonna help anyone. He's a three-eyed raven. He has to like see everything and just like save humanity, and not like one house.
One house.
He can't have one alliance. He has to save humanity as a whole.
He can save humanity if Daenerys stays alive. If Daenerys die, she has fucking dragons. Probably only dragons can kill the White Walkers. There's one scene I'm dying to see before the show ends. An army of dead and dragons breathing fire and killing like hundreds at a time.
I want to see that too, and I want to see.
That scene needs to happen.
It needs to happen.
Either so we can see that dragons are powerless against White Walkers, or they're so we can have a little bit of hope, because I don't think Dragonglass can kill the Night King, because he's the first.
And he was made from it.
He was made with magic, so he needs to be killed with magic, not natural material.
I have another observation. This episode was kinda like 1 hour and 5 minutes. So this is the 3rd episode that we had just over an hour.
We need like 3 episodes with 2 hours now.
Yeah.
Or they lied to us.
They lied to us, and I'm gonna be pissed. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed because I thought we were gonna see like this huge battle in Castle Rock. And nope. They just teased it in the trailer, and I was like, oh, you thought you were gonna see something cool? No.
But that is Game of Thrones. That is George R. Martin do.
No, that's not George R. Martin. That's
Dan's.
Dan's.
No, that's Martin.
Writer.
You think something's gonna happen, then what?
I know, but these episodes, they're not George R. Martin at all. They're the writers.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Martin approves or disapproves the whole script.
Yeah, the whole.
Maybe not some details.
But
I'm pretty sure.
But who decided what to put in the trailer wasn't George R. Martin.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Of
They
course.
teased it in the trailer for you to speculate something, and then because they know you're gonna speculate thing.
You're gonna think, oh my God, Castle Rock is gonna be a bloodbath, because
it was
it
was just
right after the scene of the secret entrance to Castle Rock. There is this scene where Jaime is on a horse with a spear and a lot of fighting. and
fire.
and everything. Everyone thinks that the whole battle is at Capital Rock, but
Yeah.
no, that is some other battle that is still gonna happen
Yeah.
somewhere else that we have no idea what it is.
So in this episode, we saw for the first time Castle Rock and Highgarden, just for like them to lose.
Castle Rock appeared before.
No, neither of them have ever appeared.
Maybe on the history and lore. And
Yeah, yeah, but there was illustration. It wasn't CGI.
yeah.
So I'm glad we got to see it before the show ends.
But
I
Yeah.
think it's cool, but I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Elena didn't need to die. No, it didn't.
Elena needs to die.
No, she didn't.
She needs to die.
Olena did not. Olena is the
I know the old lady. She needs to die
Why?
because they weren't smart, and she lost all her bannermen. She lost all her troop, and yet she stayed on Highgarden. Why the hell did she go back to Highgarden?
Yeah, why the hell? Why did you
Why
stay
she didn't
Danny?
stay in Dragonstone? She
It
would be
makes
alive.
no sense. Yeah, it doesn't. Make
Of course, she wouldn't have any
But the
power,
thing is,
any troops.
All
but
of her bannermen betrayed her to join
yeah,
Cersei.
in the moment she learned that her bannerman betrayed her, she get on a horse to get a ship, go to Dragonstone, and stay there as Dany's advisor.
But she didn't. Maybe she didn't know though, because
How?
Dany only knew about the ships. Like it took a while for her to know about the ships, and maybe she didn't know which ones had made an
It
alliance
wasn't a
with Cersei.
surprise attack. She didn't look surprised when she saw the Sam's dad with
It was a surprise
The-
attack. She just didn't feel surprised, but it was. It was for us.
yeah.
It was where they didn't expect them to go.
Oh well.
I hate the Cersei outsmarted Tyrion. Cersei should never outsmart Tyrion. Never.
Maybe Tyrion needs to go back to drinking. That's where
Yeah,
he get his wits.
last season he got one thing wrong, which was he wanted to give 7 years of slavery a pass. which
Yeah.
and I was like, I hated it, but I kind of understand it now, but still it's an error because then the slavers came to attack and now you had this awesome plan of going in,
But he couldn't
he couldn't have
say-
known. Yeah,
he couldn't
known.
have prevent
That's
that.
why- that's-
Oh, they're gonna abandon their gold mines
That's-
and their castle and all their power just to trick the Unsullied.
Yeah.
Because
And
there's
Euron was
one
there
more
as well.
thing. The Greyjoys has a lot of ships
Yeah.
because they just battle with Theon's and Yara's
They
fleet.
have 1,000.
And they didn't lose any ships, and now they have enough to fight the Unsullied, and more to fight Dany's fleet. They are building ships with
How did they
trees.
make them ship so quick?
And not just that, not just the amount of ships, the amount of people to control the ships.
Oh, but that's
Pike is like this.
no,
There
but
is
they
not
have
enough
loads.
people.
They have loads because it's loads
There's
of
not
violence.
enough people.
There's loads of violence.
But there is not enough
There
people
is.
to
because all of them are sailors. All of the people who live are sailors.
even so.
I
No, I don't
think they do have people. But the thing is, it's not possible for them to create so many ships in such a short time. But anyway, the thing is, do you know? We should talk about Sansa and Bran.
Okay, what is to talk about Sansa and Bran?
I know they didn't do anything, but come on, it was awesome.
No, they didn't connect
Oh,
as
okay.
brother and sister
Yeah, because
anymore.
Sansa is not gonna connect to anyone.
She thinks
and-
her brother is a weirdo, crazy
no, of
man.
course. But Bran as well. He arrived like he was like in a coma. He was like, ugh.
Yeah,
And then when he went to talk, he didn't even look at her and just looked away and was like.
he was like
And started talking about her being raped. That was the first subject talking to your sisters. Like,
no, she didn't ask where the hell have you been, Bran.
but she didn't ask John either, though. We did see her talk it a lot.
But she didn't.
You need to
ask
ask
John
why.
because he's supposed to be on the wall. Bran was supposed to be dead in Winterfell when Theon attacked and burned the city.
Yeah, but she knows that he's not dead though. She knew.
How she knew she
Theon told her that they had escaped. That's why she knew Rickon was alive as
Oh
well.
yeah, sure. So many seasons ago, I lost myself a bit. But even so, she didn't ask where he was.
Yeah.
She didn't try to find him. As soon as she got to
Power.
be Queen of the North,
Yeah,
she
should
should.
have been like,
she
oh my
should.
god, let's.
All the Bannermans were there. Have any of you seen my brothers Rickon and Bran?
Well, Rickon, they know where they is.
Yeah, Rickon, they know
Dead.
he's dead. It's because they fled together, and then
The
some
Umber.
of the lords
Yeah, the
would
Umbers had
have known.
Rickon.
Oh, have you any of you have seen Rickon before the Boltons got him? Have any of you seen Bran?
Yeah, they had
he,
indeed.
he is a
Anyway.
paralytic guy with an retarded tall guy. He only says Hodor, and Bran is always on his back.
They should
So it's
ask-
kind of hard to miss.
Sansa should ask, where's Hodor?
Yeah, not Hodor.
That's what I'm saying, where's
He,
Hodor?
he even so he was a very good guy. He was just a servant, and she didn't care about him.
She didn't care about
But
anybody.
she could
in the
use
family.
his description as a giant,
I
stupid
know, I
guy
get it. Well,
to find Bran. She doesn't care where Bran has been. When and if he tells, oh, I went on the other side of the wall just for a walk, she's gonna, oh, okay, let's have some tea.
Is Arya gonna meet up with them both?
Yeah.
That's a reunion I want to see, Sansa and Arya.
I want to know if Bran
wanna
saw
see.
what Arya has been through, because he just said he watched
Of course
where
he knows.
Sansa was.
He knows what Arya's been through. He knows everything. He just said that he just sees snippets of it, but he's seen everything has happened.
But I think he has to choose what he wants to see.
No, but I don't think he can control it yet.
No?
No. That's why he's
Yeah,
saying
if he didn't control it, he just had bits of everything, but
Yeah.
not
Exactly.
nothing.
Do you know what he says? The bits he's seeing, it's like those ones that we have to like pause. That's what he's seeing.
Oh, okay. But he didn't have a Joffrey's death and
Yeah, but
and Sansa's
that's
wedding.
That's what I'm saying. It's not just that. It's like that,
It's like
but
that.
with everything.
Got it.
He can't like
Oh
control.
fuck! He saw the wildfire exploding beneath the Septus.
Yeah, he saw it before it happened.
We all saw. Just didn't notice.
I noticed it.
Those bits he saw was the Septus exploding.
I've known this for a year.
I just got it.
I've known this since it, like 2 episodes before the explosion happened. I already
No, I thought it was when Pycelle died.
knew. He saw it. Yeah, he saw the future. He saw Cersei blowing up. He saw the exact frame, but flipped.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a true reaction. Well, this season is amazing, but I'm so disappointed.
If he can see the future, there you should. There is some.
But he doesn't know what's future, what's not. Maybe, like depending on, like if
No,
he saw a
he-
wildfire, he wouldn't know it was a future because he doesn't know.
Yeah, that's the problem. He can't warn anyone because he doesn't know what is what.
But he knows. Well, with the scene with the Tower of Joy, he saw that it was a snippet. That one he went to
Yeah.
went in. So that he could have told Sansa. I don't know why he didn't. He
But
has
he's
his
gonna
reason.
he's gonna tell Sansa what? He doesn't even know Jon what is the king of the north. He doesn't know Jon was there and just left because they fucking didn't talk. They're brothers who just met after like what 2 or 3 years.
No, but that's.
and they didn't talk.
I think that's the show's problem, not them, because I think they did talk. They just didn't show us.
I don't
Because
think
with
Bran
Jon-
knows Jon.
It's a show's fault. It's a show's fault because when Sansa got together with Jon, they showed a scene afterwards, and they had already talked about loads of stuff, and they didn't show us. She already knew that Jon had come back from the dead But they never told us.
Sansa knows he come back from the dead. I
Actually,
don't think so. He's not telling anyone this.
Yeah, but
The Lords of the North doesn't know. Only the people on the wall that saw that knows. He didn't say, "Oh, hi, my name is Jon." No, I just come back from the dead.
But she says some things that we kind of think that she knows. But yeah, they didn't like make sure that.
No one knows that
I don't know why I get why he doesn't want to tell anyone. Like,
because no one's gonna believe. No one.
but
no
he
one believes
should
in
have
the
told
White Walk.
Danny.
No, he Danny already thinks he is making the White Walkers up. If he tells he just die and come back to life, even though Melisandre was right there and could
Say like, I did it. I did it.
Yeah, I did it. But I don't think Danny would believe either Melisandre or Jon Snow.
I think
That's why Davos was talking and then he. Whoa. I'm not gonna say.
I don't think
anything.
it's just that. I think there's gonna be another purpose as well for the whole you died and came back together, because Danny noticed that and she even asked Tyrion, "Do you know what that means?"
Yeah.
So maybe it's gonna come up again.
No, I'm sure it's gonna come up again, but only the people who, let's say, he tells Daenerys that he died and come back in the hands of a red priest named Melisandre. Only the people in that room will know that.
Yeah, of course, it's not gonna tell everyone. It's not Jon Snow.
Yeah, even after the show ends, if he stays on the Iron Throne, that's not gonna be public knowledge.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure about that.
Because it's Jon Snow.
Yeah.
What else? Just Jon being with Danny, Jon being with Tyrion again, Jon being with Danny.
The
and
Chronicles
Tyrion.
of Fire, Danny and Ice, Jon.
Ice and fire came together today. After like
Or not. We don't know.
after like 20 years, because I'm not I've only read the first book, but book readers have been waiting for this since.
Oh
the
yeah,
90s.
ever
So-
since the Knights.
It's been like 20 years. for
And
this to happen.
and the book where that is supposed to happen
It's
isn't.
so far away.
It's gonna take a few years
Still.
because Martin has to roll on those balls and have fun and
That's
waste
it.
his money instead
put
of
a-
writing the
I'll
fucking
put
books.
an image here. of
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, the first 20 to 30 minutes was just Jon with Tyrion and Danny.
Yeah.
That could have been the whole episode for me. That could have been the whole episode.
No.
Yes, I was loving it. I could have just stayed there.
I prefer.
And then they
I
came,
prefer.
and then when Jon went just with Tyrion, and then Tyrion went with Danny, and then Danny went with Jon, it was amazing. It was the best scenes of the episode. And Jon was with the Dothraki.
Yeah. Jon.
And Jon saw the
awesome.
dragons.
No, Jon saw the dragon. That was awesome. He was like, "Oh my god!" And he jumps on the floor, and he probably peed himself a little.
Oh, so amazing.
I really want him to touch one of them.
I really want him to touch Danny.
What?
I kind of shipped him. I think it's too obvious,
Oh,
and it's
they're
not
not
gonna happen.
Lannisters, they're Targaryens.
That's worse. Targaryens are known for incest. Lannisters
Oh,
was
yeah,
just
that's true. Oh boy.
And I don't think it's gonna happen because it's just too obvious. It's too obvious for Jon to be with Danny.
Maybe.
But it would be awesome. It would.
Maybe Jon will marry Daenerys.
For
So
alliance.
yeah, no. So they are both queen and king of the Seven Kingdoms,
And Targaryens.
but in Targaryens,
She would
but
love-
just for politics, not for love.
If she
Never for love.
If she knew
I'm
that.
pretty sure Jon will never love again.
Yeah, that would be sweet though. Oh, Ygritte.
He's in love with Ygritte for the rest of his life, and he will probably marry Daenerys, but just for powers
That
and
melt my
politics.
That melted my heart. Like he loves Ygritte so much.
So he still loves Ygritte. I'm pretty sure about that. He's never gonna love another one.
We'll see. But the thing is, even if they don't marry or they don't marry for love, when Daenerys finds out that he's a Targaryen, all this shit she's been saying this episode is going out the trash. Just like, oh, because I'm Targaryen and we've always supposed to rule because
Yeah.
I'm the one in line. Shit, he's the one in line.
No,
well,
she's
only
still on the line.
only if, I mean, he's only in front of her if
Because he's male and she's female?
no, if he's only in front of her
Because
if
he's
she's
third
not
generation.
bastard. But he's male, so it counts more. And he's the
okay.
son of the oldest son of the man.
Oh, okay, I got it.
So he has more power. He only
He's
doesn't
son of the firstborn
Yeah.
of her father.
exactly
So he should be in front.
of her. But
Okay.
the only thing is, if he's a bastard of of her brother, it doesn't count.
He is a bastard.
Well, there's like loads of theories for years.
Even if they're married, he's
It's
still
not.
a bastard.
It's not a bastard because Targaryens had more than one wife. Could have. one wife.
Okay, but he had sons and daughters with the Dorne
That's what I'm saying.
woman.
They could have more than one wife.
Okay, but then Jon will be like the fourth or fifth son
Yeah,
of Rhaegar.
Yeah, but the other ones are dead.
I know, but being the fifth son of Rhaegar
It's still
counts more.
more than her because she's a woman.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, because she's a woman. Okay, because if they're both male,
No, if they were both male, it would still be the sons of the firstborn.
but like the fifth son of the firstborn.
Yeah.
No, it should be the firstborn of the firstborn.
No, I think even the fifth of the firstborn would
I
be
don't
more
think so.
than the.
The younger
Oh
brothers,
no!
they usually don't get the crown.
If she was a man, it would be more.
Yeah,
Hers.
because she's the third born, and Jon is like the 50th or 6th born.
Yeah, it would be if she
Because,
was
the
if-
mountain killed the four sons of
no. He only
of
had
Rhaegar.
two.
Two?
A boy and
No,
a girl. They
no.
only had two.
There were two babies on the bed,
No, he.
beneath
he-
the bed, and there was one more that ran. That mountain has to
There's
pursue.
only two.
Are you
I
sure
could
Rhaegar only
I
has?
could be wrong. There's three, but there's no more than three. I'm certain there's three is the
Okay.
maximum.
Okay, but he is at the minimum the third born.
Yeah,
But Daenerys is still the third born, so I don't know.
I have no idea, but I think because she's a woman, it would in any
Yeah,
case it would
yeah.
be him.
So the prince who was promised is okay, he can be a princess. We learned that in the last episode. But since Jon is male, he has more claim to the throne than Daenerys.
But I don't think he wants the throne.
That's why I'm saying he probably married Daenerys just so he can be the king of the north,
I don't-
and she's the queen of the Order 16, but it's still one kingdom.
Yeah,
it's not
exactly,
two
because it's
kingdoms.
Targaryens. She would be totally fine with him because if she knew that he was a Targaryen,
I don't think
everything
so.
would change.
I don't think so. She spent her whole life being the princess, trying
she
to
would
be
hate
the
it.
queen.
She would
yeah.
hate.
If she learned that someone
But I
someone
want
else
to see that.
that
I want to see
has
that
a,
reaction
a
of
bigger claim, she would probably like, oh my god, I have to kill him. Am I bad enough so I kill him so I don't
Exactly.
have competition?
But that's what I'm saying. That I would love to see her reaction to find out that he's a Targaryen and all this shit she said this episode of like I'm the first one.
all the
I mean,
shit she has been saying
saying-
her whole life. Move the cursor.
All the shit she's been saying is
Yeah, but let's say she finds out that Jon is a Targaryen. Even so, she will still will want to be queen because she fought for that
her whole
way
life,
more.
and he doesn't really care.
Yeah, and also it's way better to have a powerful queen with dragons than a powerful king without dragons. Because even so, he's Targaryen, and let's say he gets to bond with one of the dragons, for instance, Rhaegar, his father. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Even so, I still think that Rhaegar and the other two dragons will obey more Daenerys than Jon.
I don't know.
Even if he has Targaryen birth, because she bred them.
No, I get. She's the mother, and she created.
Yeah. Not the mother, not just the mother. She is the person who
Who took care
who
the whole
hatched them and
Took care of them.
took care of them
It's
the whole
not.
life.
That's what I'm saying about mother. It's not just that she gave life to them. It's because she took care of them. She was the
Yeah.
mother. So yes, I agree. They would probably take more to her, but I still think there's a possibility for them to be for Tyrion and for Jon, and it would be freaking awesome.
But if for Tyrion to have Viserys, only if he's Targaryen too.
I don't know. Maybe
Or
they
he's
can break the rules.
No,
For him.
only if he catches a ride with Dany or Jon. It's like hobbits.
Or
It's Jon, and then he gets Tyrion put in front of him and say, Rhaegar, be a good boy and let's get a ride him.
I was
Carona, make
yeah.
carona.
Yeah, that's you just said it.
Okay.
Or maybe
Tag along. He tags along, but he will never be able to mount Viserys and say, "Up away." Viserys
Yes,
will
he
be
will.
like, "What the hell are you doing in my back? Get off there!"
Yes, he
I'm
will.
just not gonna kill you because you're the hand of the queen. But get off my back.
No, I think he could have his dragon. He deserves
I
his
don't
dragon.
think so.
But okay, I think we should wrap it up. And I'm so excited for next week. I'm so excited for Arya. Arya has become this season like one of my favorites because
Because she didn't screw up yet. Because Sansa
last-
just screw up.
I liked Arya the first two seasons like a lot, like everybody likes Arya. She wasn't one of my favorites, but then when she was with the Hound, I loved it.
Yeah, yeah.
I loved her and the Hound.
Her
but
history
the
became
second-
way more interesting.
Yeah, the second she arrived with the faceless assassin, I was so done. I was like, nope.
It was way boring. But now
it
it's
was
awesome.
horrible. I started to.
We had to endure that to see the awesomeness
the episode
that she
from
has now.
season 5 or 6. No, 6. It was the last one. For the episode of season 6 that she gets Needle back. And I was like, finally, I kind of screamed. I was like, finally, this story is over. Because it was so bad. I hated it. So now, her journey of killing the Freys, and now being with Nymeria, meeting Hot Pie, and going to meet the Starks and be in the
The
face of
problem
assassin.
is,
So awesome.
her story, her history is developing very quickly, and that's awesome. But what will she do after she gets to Winterfell?
I don't care. I just want them to be together.
I
I want to see
Okay,
Sansa
they will be
and
together,
Arya.
but she's
And then I
a
wanna
faceless
see-
assassin who will, like what, train the soldiers
No,
of
she's not
Winterfell.
gonna train anything.
Yeah,
I don't-
what? She's not gonna stay in Winterfell. That's what I'm saying. She's gonna get there and say, okay, look, now I can take
But
care
we'll
of myself. I'm alive, but I have to go kill Cersei, okay?
I agree. She shouldn't stay there for the fight or anything. I'm just saying that it doesn't matter right now. It doesn't matter until she reunites. That's all.
Or
Sansa and Arya, and then Arya and Jon.
What do you mean by that? They're married?
No, they're the biggest Targaryen thing that people want to see.
Oh,
The
okay,
reunites,
okay.
Because they were
the four live Starks together again.
No, the 4 together would be even more awesome. But I'm saying Jon with Arya is the one that everybody wants to see.
Oh, okay.
because
have
they had a bond. They had it,
Yeah.
and in the books, it's way like when Arya is far away, she always keeps thinking about Jon.
Let's say Arya goes to Winterfell and then Jon gets up and she like, yeah, I'm still having Nero.
Yeah, exactly.
That will be
Exactly.
awesome. That will be awesome.
That will be awesome because it's gonna happen.
I got
It has to
goosebumps.
happen.
I got goosebumps.
That's what I'm saying. Because they were the ones that most showed that like they had the bond.
A long shot. Jon kills the Night King. Arya's got his face, put it on, and say to all the other White Walkers, let's go back to the hell of we came and stay there. We're not gonna attack again. And then she goes over there, locks all them up, and throws the key, tears off the face.
As Arya.
Credits. It's over. The best. I don't care who sits on the Iron Throne if that happens. I don't care at all. She just throw away the key and go walk back.
And then
walking
there's
back.
explosions.
Yeah, it's Michael Bay. Directed by Michael Bay.
Awful. So awful. Anyway,
It would be awesome to see. Awesome to be
it
fun.
would make no sense, but okay. Do you know?
And she put sunglasses.
Yeah, and it starts to be like the
Do
turn down for what?
pum,
Yeah.
pum, pum.
Okay, sorry. What was I gonna say about Arya with
Sorry.
John? John. Oh yeah, because John and Sansa, they never had a scene together before they reunited. Bran and Sansa never had a scene together before they reunited. So
That's true.
So it would, the only ones that we saw bond together would be John and Arya, and John and Bran. They had a scene as well. It wasn't that big, but it was.
Yeah, he went to say goodbye,
Yeah, but
and Kathleen was.
Yeah, a dick.
But he
bitch.
was in a coma, right?
Yeah, he didn't see him.
He
So
didn't
they didn't connect like Arya because Arya was awake.
Yeah. Let's get real. It's not that John and Arya connect. It's that John has a bond with his brothers. His brothers.
Yeah. His cousins.
Yeah, his cousin, but he doesn't know. So when he sees Bran, he will like, what the hell have you been? What? Tell me everything. He will care way more than Sansa. Sansa jump and hug him,
Yeah,
but then after she was like, oh my god, my brother's a nerd.
But it's gonna be awesome to see Sansa and Arya because they hated each other, but they've been apart so long, and they were together a lot in the first season.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be
they
so.
suffered together at the hands of
Yeah,
Joffrey.
exactly.
And they will be like, remember that guy? Yeah,
Yeah.
he's now dead.
I need these reunite. We need to see this. Well, I think that's enough because I think we spoke too much.
But there's one more thing I want to talk. Ever since first season, there is one bad guy that every fan or some just some crazy fans. I'm not counting them, but the bigger part of the fans wants to see that. Before was Joffrey,
And then Ramsay.
and then was Ramsay, and now it's
Euron. Or Cersei.
Cersei.
I think loads of people like Cersei though. I think
Yeah,
loads.
and I don't think anyone cares if Euron is alive or dead, because okay, he's a bad guy who is helping Cersei, but he alone,
Yeah. It's not as like Joffrey
yeah,
and
it's like, oh my god, the Greyjoys are attacking again.
Cersei is more of a threat than Euron.
Yeah, it's not just a threat. It's like the bad guy everyone wants to see die.
But the thing is, there's like just like I said, loads of people love Cersei. Loads of people.
Yeah, but Joffrey had Sir Ilyn Payne, the Hounds.
No, but I'm not saying
And-
people in the show. I'm saying fans.
uh,
Loads of fans like Cersei.
like Cersei.
Like Cersei.
Even now that she's a
Yeah,
crazy bitch.
Yeah.
Because you did get it. She just sleep with Jerk, with Jaime, so Jaime get back to her good sides,
Yeah.
right? She just manipulated.
I'm so mad at
She
Jaime.
manipulated
I'm
him
so
with her
mad at
tongue.
Jaime.
Yeah, Jerk Lannister.
If he doesn't get better, I will not.
He will not get better. He is at Cersei's side
Before
again.
the season started, I was evaluating all of the things I've seen of Jaime of the past few seasons and the things I've read in the history of lore and blah blah blah. And he was one of my favorite characters. And this season,
Your favorite bad guy.
he's not even a bad guy. He's just like a tool. He's being used, and he's nothing. He's nothing.
No, he's not.
He's not even
He's
being
not a bad
a
guy.
jerky. He's
Huh?
not even being a jerk. He's just being manipulated and letting, and he knows he's being manipulated.
Exactly.
And
He
just leaving.
knows, and he's letting, and that's why he's a jerk.
That doesn't. No, he's a jerk if he did it by his own accord. When he's been manipulated.
He didn't need to kill Olenna.
That's why it's worse. Because he's letting himself be manipulated. Because Cersei told him to
And
do something and he's doing it.
Exactly. That's why he's a jerk.
He's not a jerk.
He pushed Bran out of the window.
That could be a jerk because he decided to do that. Even though he was a little bit manipulated for her because she kept playing, what are you gonna do? Or like, he saw us. But the thing is, now he's like in her hand. In her hand. So it's still her.
He
that
always
was-
has been in her hand.
The thing is, when he was far away from her, every time, even here in the scene with Olenna, every time he's far away from her, he starts to see the world. Like he starts to not be a jerk.
And so when he was a prisoner of Robb, he wasn't a jerk.
Of course not. He wasn't.
No, he killed his cousin to get away, and he wasn't a jerk by doing that.
He was surviving.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He was. It's a jerk move,
Surviving.
but it doesn't make him bad in my opinion.
Kill his own cousin to get away is not bad enough for you? I don't know what else you want to say he's bad.
He's complex.
No, he's not complex. He's a bad person.
No, he's a
He will
good
rot in
person.
hell.
He's a good
And
person.
that's how it works.
He's a good person.
Oh yeah,
He's
good
been-
person. Good person who crippled little guys, kill his cousins.
He's been manipulated.
Oh, he was manipulated to kill his cousin.
No, but that was.
He was manipulated to kill Elena,
Yes, a lot.
and he knew that.
That's what makes it worse. Cause
No, he let himself
he's
be
exactly.
manipulated.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not liking him.
Let's cut that video because we have been having this discussion ever since season 1. And I'm pretty sure that discussion will
Never.
still be occurring in season 12 if we get there.
No, season 8.
Yeah. But even 4 years after, I'm still gonna say Jerk Lannister is a jerk.
I hope he ends up
In
Like-
hell.
in the Jamie we want, and then when we discuss for the rest of your life, and you're gonna be Jerk Lannister, I'm just gonna say the hero of it all.
Hero, bro.
He's gonna kill Cersei. He has to kill Cersei.
Okay,
he has to
okay.
kill Cersei.
Let's say he kills Cersei and then Daenerys and Jon get married and sits on the Iron Throne. What do you think he's gonna do?
Kill himself.
Really?
If he kills
Really?
Cersei, it's because he's so low, that he's gonna kill himself.
Okay, let's say he doesn't do this brave thing and kill himself. He's a Lannister. He's still the enemy of the Targaryens and the North and the South and probably the Greyjoys because Cersei is going to betray Euron as soon as she can. So where the hell he's gonna go to Essos?
He could find Brienne, but I want Brienne with Torrent. And
Oh, okay. So Jaime is gonna go to Beyond the Wall and live as a wildling with Brienne and Tormund in a three-way.
no, but I don't know. It doesn't matter. Just to wrap up, let's finish because we've been talking a lot. The last, another thing to reunite that's gonna be cool to see is Tyrion with Cersei and Jaime.
They're not gonna be reunited.
Maybe they will.
They're not gonna be reunited. If they go to the same place, we'll be as enemies in different sides of a battle. They're not gonna even see each other.
I think at least Jaime and Tyrion could be reunited.
Maybe in the battlefield, but
Because even
from
this
afar.
episode was theoretically full of battles because there was the
There
imaginary
was
battles.
only 2 battles.
The imaginary battle, and then the actual battle in the Castle Rock, and then the battle in High Garden. And they didn't show any of it because they showed scenes of people connecting, of
Yeah.
conversations. So I think
Because this episode was about connecting. The episode about battle will be about battle.
Yes, but I think
the only thing that will connect will be swords and hearts.
But I think there's gonna be a scene of Tyrion with the other Lannisters.
Maybe when Daenerys invaded King's Landing, and then
Takes-
will be
takes
she's
Cersei.
taken, and then Cersei is like sitting on
No,
the Iron
the other way
Throne.
around. When Dany takes Cersei.
Yeah, then you will enter the Red Keep, and Cersei will be sit there, and Tyrion will be by her side. But still, different sides of a battle.
Yeah, but that's still reuniting.
They're not gonna talk.
They will talk.
Look, they will exchange a few words, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Daenerys and Cersei will talk,
Way more.
and
I
their
agree.
talk will be way more important than Tyrion Lannister talk.
I still want a Jaime and Tyrion though, because they left him mad. They left in good terms, and then he killed his father, and then they were on bad terms.
Exactly, and exactly that's why they won't talk.
I think they.
Jaime will look at him and
Because
I will kill him.
Because I think Jaime has to forgive his Tyrion.
He's not gonna forgive Tyrion. Tyrion killed his father.
He should,
Why?
because then they can be friends again.
So they can be friends for what?
Because I want.
You don't understand. Should Daenerys win, all the other Lannisters must die.
No. Oh, not the others.
Because
I thought you said all the Lannisters.
let me
and Tyrion.
tell you a little secret. If Cersei dies, Jaime becomes the new king. Because there are no more Lannisters. As soon as Jaime kills Cersei or someone else kills Cersei, Jaime becomes the king. And then he becomes the new enemy of Daenerys.
Well, I don't know if he becomes the king because Cersei is only the queen because she was the mother
And
of
he
the
is the father.
Baratheons. No, of the Baratheons.
No one cares about Baratheons anymore.
I know.
Everyone
but
knows the
he
Lannisters.
has no claim. Like she had 1% claim. He has 0.
No, he has a claim now because he's the only living relative of the actual queen.
Okay, that could be.
He is the only living relative. There are no more. Okay, there's Tyrion too.
Yeah, exactly.
But since they are twins, his claim
It's bigger
precedes
than- yeah,
Tyrion's
Tyrion's.
because he is
He's older.
older than Tyrion.
Okay, let's end this because it's like 40 minutes of us talking. 1
Ah,
hour.
You're loving. I know it. You're loving it.
I'm gonna have to put this in 2 videos. Okay, good night.
Good night. Bye bye. See you next week.